Hi, this is Stephen here from Share Navigator. It's November the 19th and this is your day trading update. We've already traded gold today, so we'll cover gold first and we look at four of the major currency pairs we're following. So let's get started. So we're just going to start off here looking at the trades we've done in the last 24 hours in gold. You can see we've done it 3 times using the RSI strategy. We'll talk about that now in a second. So I'm going to talk a little bit about position size as well. So this is a 12K account. We're putting on a bet size of 5. And I want to talk to you, we could increase that to 10 if we wanted, but I want to talk to you a little bit about your position sizing as well. So if we look into some of our, let's start with gold, I suppose. On the left-hand side, we've got our daily chart. You can see, obviously, it's been on a serious bull run, and now it's kind of taking a little bit of a breather, and it's gone sideways now. It's kind of just gone into this sideways range. So with gold, when you're trading this, you've got to be very careful with your stops, in my view. This morning, just so you know, it was at about 621. It was around this candle here. We shorted it. We got our sell here on the 15-minute window on RSI, and we did a 10-point swing, and we set our stop above here. So we gave ourselves, plenty of room for this to continue to rise for a little bit. So that's where the position size comes in. So for example, if we wouldn't do this trade now, but if we were, and let's say we increased our position size to 10, remember, we're only prepared to risk €200 on any particular trade. That means our stop has to get narrower the bigger the bet. So we put our stop, for example, 10 away, that's 100. If we do it 20 away, that gets us above our previous high here, which isn't too bad. But what I really wanted was to get above these ones here, just to give myself some room. And that's why I had a slightly smaller bet on it. If I change that bet to 7, for example, would that get my stop up above there? Not really, no. So that's why we kind of chose 5. When you go back to 5. Now, don't forget, by the way, the price we're at now is not the price we would have been putting the trade on. So we wouldn't put this trade on. But I'm just trying to give you an idea of what your bet size is. And you got to look at margin as well and consider that. Yes, we could have used 10, but we were trying to give ourselves as much wiggle room for our stop not to be called. And then our limit price is just always 10 points away. And the reason we choose 10 points away, it roughly gets us to our RSI back to 50. And we know we just exit then and take the trade off. So that's gold. And we're going to continue to do that. Now we're looking at our 15-minute chart here. RSI, you can see, is at 52 here at this minute in time. I put in like a little line here. I can easily take that out. I'll just get rid of the line. So if gold gets above 70 again, we'll repeat the trade if it goes below 30. But you've got to go to your economic calendar here and see what's coming up today. So we've had some inflation data out of the UK, which has come in line with expectations. We're going to show you what that means. But just for gold, if we're going to hold this gold trade, probably the next most important one is everything that's coming out from the US. And that's not for another 3 or 4 hours. And really, I suppose the main one is going to be the Fed one, the Fed minutes, and that's not till later today in relation to gold, and that could move gold prices. So right now, happy to keep trading gold, probably lighten up the next 3 or 4 hours, probably back off a bit and just let some of those announcements come out and see what happens with gold prices then. There could be an impact on the dollar there. So just to summarize gold, happy to trade it for the next number of hours. So if RSI gets above 70, we'll short it. We'll put a stop above there. Whatever gets me above will be the size of the bet. We might start increasing the size of the bet now. And then if it gets below 30, we'll go long. And something similar, we'll put in stop losses there. Okay, so that's gold. We're going to continue to trade that. It's worked very well for us. So looking at the euro dollar now, you can see, again, we're on a 15-minute window here at this moment in time. Now, we know the euro dollar is trading sideways from previous videos, right? And we're coming towards a lower end of that, so it might be an opportunity to go long in it. Now, remember, we do have some announcements out today that could impact the euro dollar from the US side. And the biggest one is going to be the minutes of the Fed meeting, because what the minutes of the Fed meeting do, it kind of gives investors a better idea as to what the discussions were going on about interest rate cuts. And obviously, interest rate cuts have a massive impact on currencies. So we don't want to be holding this through today. So for the next 3 or 4 hours, happy enough to trade this, but if after that, I'll probably leave it until tomorrow or until after the announcement tonight. So we'll just wait and see. But we might get some sort of a signal soon on this. We haven't had one in a couple of days, but if we do, we will trade it. And it's RSI is down at 34 at the moment, If it drops below 30 on the 15-minute, we might look to trade this. Looking at the British pound, so we know that there was an announcement out recently on the British pounds in the last while. You can see what happened. So the announcement came out at 7 a.m. Irish time, and you can see the big move in the candle here, right down. Okay, so the announcement is nearly done, right? It's out over an hour now at this stage, 2 hours. And we know on the US dollar side there's information coming out later on. So we might trade this if we get RSI down to below 30 as well. Euro, British pound, obviously you're seeing another move at 7 o'clock there. You can see that big candle and it's been choppy ever since. Not really interested in trading that one. The US dollar, the yen, again, we need to go back to a daily chart just on this. I need to show you this daily chart. You can see it's on a severe kind of a nice rolling up channel, but it's at the higher end. So therefore, I'll be more inclined to play the short trade on this. Even though it's in a bullish channel, it's because it's just at the higher end of this channel. Until it breaks out of there, my own view is that we're more likely to be able to trade it short. And therefore, coming into the 15-minute window, we might get an opportunity here soon. Actually, it's very, very close to getting RSI above 70. So they're the trades we're lining up today, guys. Remember your risk management and remember to keep an eye on the news. As I mentioned before, we don't put out the trades as we're doing them because by the time you look at them, the trade could have been and gone. Now, if you would like us to put it out on the WhatsApp group with the timestamp on it, and then you can make up your own mind, just let us know and we'll just put a picture up of the trade and show you. So just let us know if you would like that information. But I think you're much better off having your own alerts on your charts and take action as and when they come to you and when you're able to do it on your own phone, etc. And remember to set up your alert system. Literally, you'll get an alert to your phone and then you'll be able to place the trade accordingly. Okay, folks, that's your day trading update for November the 19th. If you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me directly, or you can go to our website. You can use the web chat function there, or you can go and schedule a strategy call if you want any chat about what we're planning for today. Okay, thanks a lot for now.